In this episode of Blast from the Past, taking a look at Punch, Counterpunch, and here is Punch in his Autobot glory. It's a nice looking figure, especially for G1 back in 1987, and an interesting concept. He is Punch, an Autobot who transforms into Counterpunch, a Decepticon. And the cartoon, he didn't get much play. I don't know about the comics, I haven't finished, I never read them all, but as a toy, his bio, he's an Autobot transforms into Decepticon to infiltrate Decepticon base. So he's purely an Autobot. Of course, as a kid, reading the bio and this kind of figure, even not reading the bio, you can let your imagination go crazy over a Transformer like this. He's an Autobot, a Decepticon, and a cool-looking sports car. So as a kid, you're like, hey, I'm going to have him be more Decepticon, less Autobot. You can do so many things with this, and I thought that is a cool concept. It's something the cartoon didn't expand on because the season 4 was shortened into 3 episodes, and it's not something you could really expand upon in that short length of time with what they had to do and the amount of characters they had to introduce. Onto the robot mode. It is a nice looking, actually, robot mode altogether. Of course, articulation in G1 is hit and miss or non-existent altogether. So he looks good. He looks the part. The colors are wonderful on the toy. I do like that. You can see I have lots of sticker wear. Honestly, don't know if the stickers are even in the right places. I'm pretty sure these are supposed to be up here or something. I don't know. I have to look. But I was, 7, 8 years old, and I put the stickers on this guy, so you forgive that. But the colors look good together. The face is sort of, to me, reminds me a little bit of Optimus Prime with the eyes and the mouth plate. It looks good overall. Now, articulation, there's nothing ever at all in the head, waist, legs. But you do have a 360 shoulder that is ratcheted. And you have this little, I guess, elbow bend here. Yeah, you got that. And of course, you can move his arms like this and all that, because that's transformation. Sometimes I will put down the Decepticon feet in the back just for heel spurs to help him balance a little bit better. He also comes with 2 weapons, one for the Autobot and one for the Decepticon. So you take the Autobot one here and you stick it in either hand. I'm right-handed, so I always seem to go to the right. And there you go. He has his double blaster. Pew pew. Now to transform him into his Decepticon counterpart, it's very simple. Just kind of fold his hands out to the side, then fold them down in the gap provided. There's little notches here. Pull his Decepticon arms out, unfold them, unfold them. Close this down, spin him around, take his arms and spin them to where you get it like this. And take this piece here, take it all the way around until it snaps. It's kind of scary. There. Woohoo! And you would fold the feet out if you hadn't done that already. And you can push his legs forward if you like, but then they kind of move back and forth, so you can give him a good balance there. And take his Decepticon gun in either hand. There you go. Mine's a little wobbly. But then he's mostly the dark blue with a little bit of red showing, a little bit of orange. He has a little more friendly colors. He's more orange up here, whereas this side you get more of the Decepticon look. It's reds, it's dark blues. And that face coat. You can make the visor smaller by just doing stuff like that, but then it shows off the Autobot head on the other side. Articulation here is pretty much, again, just the shoulders. And you have this weird side-to-side motion. You don't have an actual true elbow, but you have that. So, it is what it is. Still a decent looking Decepticon. Like I said, it's a unique idea for a Transformer. And I liked that as a kid. So he's always one of my favorites from the 87 line as a kid. Comparison time with the new Power of the Primes version of Punch. You can see where they took a lot from the G1, but made it definitely more updated. It's also bigger, and there's also more articulation with the figure. Turn around, you can see how they hide or don't hide the Decepticon back. Now we'll compare the Decepticon mode. And here's the Decepticon Counterpunch modes compared together. As you can see, again, they're very, very similar. And of course, Power of the Primes does it better. It's a really good update to the G1 figure. The only problem with the Power of the Primes is you don't get a new gun to go with the Decepticon, whereas this one, you did. Okay, guys, we got him in the Decepticon mode. We're now going to transform him into vehicle mode. So what we're going to do is just take his arms. You want to fold them here and store them back into his shoulders. Then you want to take them. This piece here, I'm going to turn these around this way. This piece here will now open up. And you just fold his head into this little gap. Close this back. I guess before I close that back, maybe I should go ahead and flip this piece all the way back around and close it back. Fold this up. There's a tab here that will go in a slot here. Tab that in. Fold his feet in. Close his legs together. Then fold them this way. Okay. Fold them and then push them in. And voila. Overall, it is a nice, sleek looking car from the front. As you get to the back, it kind of suffers back here. Almost kind of, but still a nice car. We'll compare it with the Power of the Primes. And they are side by side. Or, as I say, the Power of Primes is a lot better of an update, a lot better looking. I think Power of the Primes wins in vehicle mode. Of course, you can't beat the nostalgia of the G1. I think Power of the Primes did an excellent job trying to take what G1 had and make it better. Overall thoughts on the G1 Punch Counterpunch. It is an excellent idea for play. I guess if the cartoon had more than 3 episodes in season 4, you could got more out of this character. The very limited we got in the cartoon didn't give you enough to work with. As a toy in the bio card, it gives you a lot in imagination for kids, and this is something that you can really play with, and even on storytelling with toys as you get older in your own writings. The bot modes are G1 to a T, very limited articulation. They are, you'd say, solid more than nowadays. It's still very light of a figure. Transformation is very simple from one to the other and into car mode. Not complex at all. So overall, it's a good figure for 1987. Overall, if you're into the vintage figures and you want to collect them, it is a definite must-have, I would say, just based on the transformation from Autobot Decepticon to car alone. Just the fact that you kind of get 3 things in one. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Until the next one, peace out.